Yoo-hoo! It's showtime! Welcome to the Savage Ranch. My name is Miss Love Bailey. And if you don't believe in love, you came to the wrong place. Action!
Hollywood hooker.
You're a star!
Think we can put my eye.
Slather it up! Slather! Yoo-hoo!
My legs are for hire. I love my sheeness.
Slather is an expression. It's everything, but it's nothing at all. When you have nothing left to lose, you better slather it on thick. It's a way I like to live my life. No boundaries, all freedom. Some like to call it moxie, some like to call it mojo. It's like whatever's in here in your soul. Whatever makes you you, do it and do it hard. Frosty knows how to slather it on thick. Ain't that right, boy? You kept telling me to put my away.
Well, that's because even if you were a guy, I don't want to see your dick. I'm your
But
mother.
You love
That's
my
like-
friends?
Well, yes.
You have
I'm
no
sleeping
problems
with them.
with
I'm
my
not
friends?
sleeping.
But I don't want to see you with Paz de la Huerta making out, so
Well,
I won't put that away too. This is Mama Savage, my mother.
hello.
We've lived on this ranch about 5 years.
We can play music out here till the cows come home and nobody calls the cops. Total freedom, man.
Yeah, I can shake my tits whenever I like. So we're here in the family hallway at the Savage Ranch. This is like where it all started, of the painting.
I was going to hire Bailey on one of my crews in construction.
Can you picture this?
So we were like working together and I had Miss Bailey Pookieing.
Pookie is gray matter that you paint on pipes to seal the air in. You said, don't be afraid to slather it on thick.
Right.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Do what makes you feel happy. And don't be
Slather
afraid
it on,
to.
man. Whatever it takes to get you back in that good mood.
For me, it's like to not be afraid of your fantasy or not be afraid of your desire. And it's an expression for life and living. This property was in the clutches of the Hollywood madam, Heidi Fleiss. We claimed our home and we share this with all our queers, all our wayward children that come and spread themselves all over. We call ourselves the Slatherists of the Slather Factory. I'm the Scarlet Woman reporting for duty. Slather Factory is a fully functioning production house. We do everything from curate magazines to curate photo shoots to produce music videos, and we put on events. That's what we do. Together we make the fantasy a reality. All queer hands on deck. If you want a job, call me. And so we're gonna crop to the tops of the shed. We keep going, and maybe stop at this point. I've had queers from London, New York City that have come, and we host residencies, we have gatherings, and it's a place where we can be free. No judgment, no discrimination, no racism, no homophobia, no xenophobia, no transphobia. This is a place where we can be free and to live our fantasies. Love, and we're gonna slather it on thick, because I'm a star! I'm a star, Hollywood! I'm a star! And I'm a woman now, and that's just something I'm not willing to compromise. More the love, the merrier, honey. Yes, slather it up, slather it up! Show's over! There's a lot of players of the Slather Factory, but I guess the heart and soul, the sort of founding members of Slather, we have Bea Huxley, who's our producer, pop star, Sussy from London and Harry, Jody Harsh is our newest Slatherist. We have a big family and it's growing, so there's always new members coming along. I don't want the fame! I don't want the fame, I want money! I'm filthy rich! So Hollywood Hooker, the music video, Features Miss Bea Huxley on a vocal. The Kiss Boys are our backup dancers in the film, and Sussy's in it as well. So we have some rehearsals coming up with the Kiss Boys, and we have some grueling dancing that we have to get down before we boogie on stage. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Up and kick. Leo. Sorry.
You came to me in a dream, colonize me till the cows come home. Slather it up. Slather it up. You know what I like to do. Surrender to me, I'll surrender to you. Told you I'd get you off. What did she say? Slather it up.
I think my favorite line of the song is, I'm a woman now, and that's not something I'm willing to compromise. That's sort of the message of Hollywood Hooker. It's not about being a hooker. It's about owning who you are and fighting back and saying, honey, I love my she-ness, and I'm a trans woman, and I'm proud of it. Love you, Beesh.
Yes, Beesh, love you too.
Miss Bea Huxley's in full effect. We met in San Francisco on the stage in the splits.
We were both booked to host, and it was Halloween.
We were both wearing red.
Yeah, I wore a whole red devil situation with a red beard, and the first vision I ever saw of Love Bailey was doing high kicks. And I was like, who the f is this bitch who can reach her head like with her ankle? I was like, oh, I want to do high kicks. You really mesmerized me. You pushed me to attempt death drops, and I think I got a small concussion that night.
Our first time slathering it up together is the finale of the Slather film that I created. I was struggling to make this film happen. Once the film was like 3/4 of the way done, I sort of needed an extra push to get me there because I'd been drained of all my resources and all my energy, and this bright angel came along, and you came by my side, and you offered your love and support. It was kind of a legendary moment that we all just came together and created, and that sort of birthed the finale to the Slather films.
It nearly killed me, but it was worth it.
You slept in the theater the night before.
I slept in it.
Haunted.
I cleaned the poop out of the non-workable toilets, because people pooped
We
in
bought
them.
porta potties for everyone to in.
Yeah.
Because the toilets weren't working, we told everyone don't shit in the toilets.
Yeah.
But of course, some other got his ass on that toilet, and Phoebe had to put on rubber gloves afterward to clean up after that.
It nearly broke us too, because once I was like hands deep in the poo, I was like, what am I doing? What am I literally doing?
Existential crisis.
I'm a theater major from Berkeley. Like, what am I doing? And we,
It's a blow to the ego.
It was a blow to the ego. We worked it out. Bailey and I are going on our 3-year anniversary. Like, we've done now countless projects together.
And always we err on the side of voice appreciation for each other.
Yes.
I think that's what keeps us going.
A really amazing shoot with Bailey ended with me covered in fake blood, and I was just rolling around in saran wrap, and I was like, wow, this is what slather means. It's really dirty sex.
Slather, what bonds us together is really love at the heart of it. We've shared a lot of memories together, we've had some wild mushroom trips together, but we're really bonded beyond something that is just a cast or a crew or a call sheet. Honey, this show don't come for free. It's showtime! Lonely at the top, so why not bring your friends with you? It takes a lot of courage to stand in front of yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. I think it starts there. And then from there on, once you feel comfortable in your skin, go outside in the public and express yourself, with your clothes off or clothes on. It started out with a word and a metaphor, and then it sort of transcended onto painted bodies, and that was sort of a ritual we did to bring people together. And it was a way for people to just strip down themselves, strip down their ego, be present, be in the moment, and let the brushstroke sort of transform them.
Build yourself pipelines to snuff out the fire in my eyes. I'm a woman now, and I'm not willing to compromise. You hear that, boys? I'm a woman now, and that's just something I'm not willing to compromise. I've always loved bodies. I love the human form in all shapes. This is a way for the human body to come alive on a canvas and for me to actualize what I see in people's auras.
Ooh, get the back, get the back. Oh, you just got the full slather, baby. You love it, boys?
Love it.
This is our first time performing for Susanne Bartsch for her after party.
We are Slatherists love Bailey whenever she feels like we need to be animals and behave just the way she likes it.
Let's slather it up, baby.
Let's go, boys! Oh yeah, fine as they come, but there was one little problem. Of course he's straight, he drinks me in like pink lemonade. Burn the witch, shame ain't shit when you play with these. Masculinity, slather it up with strawberry cream. You know what I like to do. Surrender to me, I'll surrender to you. Told you I'd get you off. What did she say? Slather it up. Slather it up. Slather it up. You know what I like to do. Surrender to me, I'll surrender to you. Told you I'd get you off. What did she say? Slather it up. Slather it up. Slather it up. You know what I like to do. Surrender to me, I'll surrender to you. Told you I'd get you off. What did she say? Slather it up. Listen up. Something about your hair really changes your mood, you know? Having a bad day, but if your hair looks good, like, life is okay. Or vice versa, if you're having a bad hair day, you're in a bad mood. I try not to. The color red. I have to thank my grandmother for that. She always dressed me in red. She always had like red tuxedo, red cowboy boots, her hair was all red. You know, there was a moment in my life, in my teen years, where I hated it. But then at some point in my life, I sort of like embraced my lineage, embraced the history that she bestowed upon me, and I fell in love with it again. It was like, it's a call to action. It's a call to right now. It's the color of passion. It is who I am. Red is me. Don't be afraid to slather on that red, honey.
All of our lineage has artists in it. Like my grandfather was very eccentric. He was a violin player, rich and eccentric. The first time I saw Bailey spinning and dancing, it was amazing. Like, he never stopped. It was like this little fake, like little toy thing spinning around. I've never seen anything like it. And he was just an amazing dancer. Like, he won all kinds of awards. He was national champion in high school. This kid could really dance.
Secret weapon.
Could really dance. And now she's a she, and I understand that. I really like the strong female woman message that Bailey's got out there. You know, some of the videos that you've done are really inspirational because you're like, strong women.
Hollywood hooker. Honey, this show don't come for free. You know, if I can lead people to water, to find themselves, you know, to find their identity, to find their truth. That's why we do what we do. For the children that want to express themselves, you know, they need to see a hero, a superhero to look up to. If I can be that superhero for someone, that's why I'm doing it. At the end of the day, you know, it's like we have to live for something beyond ourselves. Otherwise, it can be a bit vain at times, you know? So maybe that's why I'm here on the ranch, slathering at my fantasy. Because why not, right? Get naked, get wild, and slather that love on thick, honey. Showtime!